thanks for joining us again. We're just in Hayfield again and setting off just for a short walk today. Not got that much time. We've got a table booked for a meal later. It's Maria's birthday tomorrow. Yeah, so we're just heading down from Hayfield Camping Caravan Club site down towards Hayfield, and we're going to pick up the snake path, head up that way, and just below Kinder Reservoir, and then we'll just see how time's looking, and there's a few different routes that we can take back from there. So stick with us as normal and see what we find. So after climbing up from the river and coming out opposite the Sportsman, where we'll be later for our meal, just turn left down the road until you pick up the snake path to the right. It's only a few hundred yards, I think, and just on your right you'll see the signpost for the snake footpath. Back down over Hayfield and across over to Lantern Pike. Some better views over towards Lantern Pike to the left as you climb up. Did a video of a walk over there a few weeks ago. If you want to check further down in my channel. Eventually, as the path reaches its highest point, you come out onto moorland. I think it's called Middle Moor if I remember right from the map. And to your right you start to get views up onto Kinder. From this angle you can just about see Kinder Downfall in the middle. Sunday, and there's lots of people heading up onto Kinder, but as I say, today we haven't got time, so just as you get up to the little white grouse shooting cottage, I think it is, we're going to start heading down towards Kinder Reservoir. So we follow the path that's just got a painted sign that says Bridle Way, but basically the one that you can see dropping down. Gives you views over Mount Famine and South Head. Just see, well, it's pretty much in front of you actually. And then you've got a nice view down over Kinder Reservoir. Just continue dropping down towards the reservoir, following the Bridle Way signs. And as you get back down to the corner of Kinder Reservoir, you turn right down the cobbled path that everybody knows and loves, and follow the wall back down as though you're going towards Hayfield. About a third of the way through October as I film this. The trees are just starting to get a lovely mixture of colours on them. At the bottom here you could cut the walk short and just head straight back down the road to the campsite, but we're going to turn left along the bridleway, extend it a little bit. We're up to about 3 miles at the moment. Yeah, so as you exit the cobbled path at the bottom, you just take a left along the bridleway and across a little bridge over the River Kinder. The bridleway is quite muddy, pretty much a stream, and it just climbs up away from the river. And as you get to the top, cross a little side road and carry on through the gate, climbing up through a field. Right, so you just continue climbing through this field with the reservoir dam to your left, and I think it's probably just maybe half a mile further on, and there's a split in the footpath to the right that we're looking for. When you get up to this sign, take the bridleway to the right up to Oaken Clough. Still amazing views up onto Kinder up to your left. You can see Kinder Downfall in the middle, and right round towards Kinder Low End. Kinder Reservoir just comes back into view behind you, and William Clough climbing up behind it, and the bridleway tops out and then heads down to Oaken Clough with Kinder Low End in the middle there in front of you. And eventually you come up to a gate with 3 knolls directly in front of you, and we cut right along in front of Kinder Low End. Silhouettes of people coming down off Kinder Low End all along the edge. Path's a bit boggy up here, but you can still pick a way through quite easily. Kinder Low End, path just turns right a little bit just in front. So as you come down through the next gate, you may see there's a path heading down over the fields on the right, and you may see people heading down that way. You can go that way, but we're staying on the bridleway and heading along to Oaken Clough. Views open up back across to Mount Famine and Southhead again, and eventually the pathway skirts round Kinder Low End and slowly drops down to meet up with Oaken Clough, and we turn right down Oaken Clough, and there we go, hit the stile at Oaken Clough. We're going to turn right and drop down. We're just below Edale Cross and Swine's Back. I think we're about just about 5 miles, maybe just a bit more at the minute. Ooh, quite warm for October. Been a beautiful day. Fabulous views. Probably one of those walks, you know, if you've not got as much time on your hands, or the conditions up on Kinder are maybe a bit uninviting, just a bit lower level, and yeah, cracking walk. You can probably hear it better than see it, but there's an old Spitfire doing some crazy manoeuvres round and round. It's probably, don't know, would it be flying over towards Derwent Dam or something like that? Try to get me directions, but been around a few times. Just keep following the stony Oaken Clough path down until eventually it becomes a properly made track, tarmacked track. And at that point where it becomes a tarmac road, you just carry on heading down towards Hayfield again. Right, there's a bit of a split in the path here. As you can see, one path heads off to the right, but we're taking this left fork. Our path starts to climb up with the stream just to your right, and as you rise up the lane, path leaves to the left. One last bit of uppage takes us up to the path that drops down to the back of Hayfield campsite, and that path just climbs up. It's not for 150 yards or something like that. It just climbs up until it emerges at a gate at the top. Good excuse to look back at the view. I think it's finished Maria off the last hill. Afternoon sun on the trees as the autumn colours set in. Looks lovely. We're just on our last sort of half a mile down to the campsite again now. It's going to be close to 8 miles, I think, by the time we get back down. A little bit further than I thought, but yeah, been a great walk. And the path just heads down. You pass a cottage on your right, and then I think there's a right turn that just takes you back down to the campsite. Trouser planters, he featured in one of my other videos when we did Mount Famine. And the very welcome sight of Dennis the camper van right in the middle with his pop top up waiting for us. Okay, at this point, depending on where you've parked, you can either follow the Pennine Bridleway onwards down into Hayfield, or like us, turn right down towards the campsite, which is also the way to Bowden Bridge car park if you've parked down there. Right, just take you through where we've been on the map. Started here at Hayfield Camping and Caravan Club site. Just walked down the stream a short way, across the footbridge, and walked down Kinder Road, and then took the sign for Snake Path on the right, and followed that up and along until you see the shooting cabins, and then we drop down to the corner of Kinder Reservoir, then down the cobbled footpath and turned left onto the Bridleway and headed up this way, and then took a right following the Bridleway across the fields and right round under Kinder Low End and around, coming out onto Oaken Clough. You can cut down this way actually, but we missed that footpath, but we came out onto Oaken Clough and back down Oaken Clough this way, and then which one did we follow? Yeah, we took this path round here and then climbed up here through the gate and along round L Bank until you cut down the path to the campsite again, just round this way. Okay, so thanks for joining us on what was a lovely walk. I'd say turned out round about 8 miles, but some of the the best views in the Peak District really, you know, walking along under Kinder and whatever and looking back at some of the sites up there, and then as you come round by South Head and Mount Famine, yeah, cracking views. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button and possibly consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate that. But either way, I'll hopefully catch up with you on the next one. Thanks for joining us. Bye.